So normally when I do a behind the scenes, it's usually theatrical, but this time I'm going to show you a little bit behind the scenes of a football team. Crimson Cliffs High School is a new high school in St. George. And being the first year of the school, many of the students get a choice whether or not they want to come. And as I've met quite a few students that made the choice to come to this school, they all wanted to come create a better culture, a culture of kindness and acceptance that they weren't experiencing at their other schools. So I thought that's really unique and interesting. And as the football season has gone on, my husband's been offensive coordinator for their football team. I've gotten a chance to mingle with the students a little bit, some of the football players, at a number of pre-game events, dinners that they have and things that they do. And they are stellar, and this week was a dinner for parents and the seniors. And it was amazing to me to see how they have bonded in just a short amount of time, and they still have the rest of the school year ahead of them. But those seniors have really bonded with each other, and they have some great leadership, and their student body president is on the football team, and he's just a stellar kid. I've been really impressed with some of the kids. And so tonight, it is their first game. It is their first pre-game of the playoffs. So they have not won a game yet this year. Their season has been troubled with a lot of things beyond the normal new school cohesiveness, learning to bond, whatever, that kind of typical stuff. But they've also had all these issues with the football field wasn't ready on time. Then it was done poorly by a cheap company. So they had to get another company to rip it out and install a new field. And here it is, the playoffs, and they still don't have a field. So they've been practicing over at Dixie High School, and now are coming back over to Crimson Cliffs for a pregame dinner and a meeting. And they have a special guest speaker this evening. I don't know when he's gonna start, but if you look in there, you'll see behind me. There's the fellas. So, appropriately enough, there's Tyler. Mike asked Tyler Wilkinson to come speak. Tyler's easily one of the best athletes that ever went through Dixie High School, if not all of Washington County School District. And he was driving in a car one time, fell asleep and rolled, and he's been in a wheelchair. So it's very fitting that he comes and talks to these boys about doing hard things. So they're about to get some speaking too, and hopefully they'll get some motivation to step up tomorrow when they go play Cedar City at Cedar in round 1 of the playoffs. They're hoping to finish their year with at least one win under their belt. But if not, what amazes me is these kids are still showing up for practice. Even though they keep losing, they still show up for games. And they get along and are having fun with each other, and miraculously not blaming the coaches. In fact, this week at the seniors night, each of them stood and expressed their love and appreciation to the coaches. That's almost unheard of in my experience as a coach's wife. Usually when the team loses, it's the coach's fault. And so to see that type of humility and gratitude and expressions of appreciation is really unusual. So here comes Coach Tate. They're gonna get ready to begin, and maybe I'll be back and let you know what happens.